obviously I'm sure you feel very good and confident about the decisions you guys have made, but is there a party that's like, man, I hope this works out?
Yes, Ken.
Okay.
One game short, and it's on us for this offseason to see that and to get better and to understand that, like, we just can't be in the situation anymore.
Ain't got no choice. We not done.
Nothing better than being a part of it in the locker room after a win. That feeling that you get of knowing it took everybody in this building. Everybody's role in this building is huge. I always felt like as a player, we celebrated it all together. And we were appreciative of everybody's efforts because it takes everyone to win. My role's different, my responsibilities are different, but we're here to win.
Am I ready? Let's fucking go.
I believe in this group. I believe in this roster. I promise you this, we will work. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about what we're going to do. We're just going to keep our head down and work.
We're going to build through the trenches. That's the philosophy. Draft, develop, and retain. In this roster, the cupboard isn't bare, right? We have talent on this roster, but it's going to be my job to continue to add competition to it, to enhance it, and help Kevin and his staff get the right players in here so we can consistently compete for championships.
Let's go, Brick! 7 starters today! Kick ass! Win on 3! 1, 2, 3! Yeah! Let's go! Good to see you guys.
When we set out on this search process, the committee, talked a lot about what is the vision for our organization moving forward. And what is the football going to look like? One of the things we said, not one of the things, but the main thing was we wanted a detailed, tough, physical football team. Throughout that process, Kevin separated himself. And he separated himself, number one, in the alignment of vision for the football team. We're so excited to welcome Kevin Stefanski as the Atlanta Falcons head coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm beyond thrilled to be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Greg, for entrusting your football team to me. My family has felt the warmth from this city and this community. Atlanta's where I wanted to be. I wanted to be here. There was a pull to this job and a pull to this city, and it really started right at the top. It's Arthur Blank and Matt Ryan.
Remember what Mr. Blank said in his into the season press conference. We lacked vision as to what we wanted to be. That's not who Kevin Stefanski is. There's certain guys, and oh, by the way, another one walked in the building, Matt Ryan, that pull people together. Kevin Stefanski is one of those kind of guys from a pull people together standpoint.
The easy thing is to talk about it. It's very, very easy to sit up here and talk about it. We will be about that work. We will put in the work, and it's going to be hard work. We'll put in the work to being a smart football team, to playing a smart brand of football. We will earn that toughness. I believe that physicality and playing this style of football is earned, and we will earn that.
Initially, the thought was, okay, you got a guy who's been there, who's done it. You got over 20 years in the league of experience. This was the hire that fit what we are. And there's not a big correlation of, okay, this guy's totally different from the personnel that we already have here in Atlanta. And I'm excited to see it go.
Having a guy like Matt Ryan, the excitement, right?
I'm already getting a call. Can I do the Adam Schefter stuff? Oh, no, Matt Ryan on CBS. Matt Ryan was doing it.
Stefanski getting hired that quick was, for me, I did not expect it. So then we have Joe Flacco on yesterday. And Joe Flacco, who's obviously been around the NFL a very long time, had a lot of success, he starts rattling off all these compliments about Stefanski.
Yeah. I mean, he was another one of those guys. You knew it. I mean, he took Cleveland to the playoffs a couple times, came in and had success right away. I think he's probably, that was his first head coaching job, and you learn as you go. And, I think it's going to be a good fresh start for him, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
You think about track record of success. How do you weight track record of success and what they've done? And I think you look at, the first couple of years of what they did in Cleveland, and you say, okay, I like a lot of what they did. But I also think I also think like scars are not like necessarily the worst thing. You learn a lot from some of those things that you go through in life, and then you bounce back and you're better off when you get the next opportunity. We felt like at the end of the day, he was the right person for us.
You look at these different situations and you start to think, okay, where do I want to move my family? And where I want to go is I want to go somewhere to win. And I want to enjoy the people I'm winning with. The core values of what we believe in, what this has to look like, they never waver. And the players that we bring into our building, what that means to this city, that never wavers. I think when you're starting to put a team together, it starts in that weight room. It starts about how you're moving weight in there. If you want to be a physical football team, you better get your butt in the weight room. So that's something I've always believed. That's when we start in earnest developing our toughness.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
7 losing seasons.
I know, I've
we know
heard.
you had 12 prior to coming to Cleveland.
Turned
we
it
know
around.
in 2020 you turned it around to the
That's right.
playoffs. We are very glad
Appreciate
you're here.
that.
Don't let
Thank
anybody
you.
tell
You're a good man.
otherwise, all right?
Thank you so much.
You think about Kevin Stefanski and some of the things that he can bring together. How about specifically? How about the running back you have here? Bijan Robinson, probably the best player at his position in the league. Certainly we feel that way here in Atlanta.
You've got a pretty good running back there in Bijan Robinson. How much contact have you had with him, and what do you envision for him?
Yeah, Judy, I think I sent him a text the night I was hired, and it was late at night, and I thought to myself, should I send this? What if the kid's sleeping? I'm going to wake him up. But I had to, and I had to tell him how excited I was to be coaching him.
Did you guys hire a new head coach yet?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Kevin Stefanski.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's fire, bro.
Yeah, I actually feel like he's
I like him a lot. I talked to Kevin, and great human being.
Yep.
Like and the cool thing is like he has a plan already, and you already know he sees the vision of the team. He sees the vision of what he wants.
He's going to run the ball.
He'll run the football. Yeah, run the football. But like even talking to him, like he just knows how to utilize everybody for their skill sets.
Well, could I fall back on to kind of think? How about Nick Chubb? Nick Chubb, outstanding running back, University of Georgia, phenomenal player in Cleveland, had 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, 3 of those under Kevin Stefanski as the head football coach. Oh, by the way, Drake London, wide receiver, he had a guy named Amari Cooper that went for over 1,200 yards back-to-back seasons during that time as well. So there's a mix of run and pass, and 2 of your best players are going to benefit from it.
Your path as an NFL coordinator, I felt like actually has a little bit of a parallel with Tommy Rees, who is now taking over play calling here in Atlanta.
I think Tommy is more than capable to be a really, really good play caller in this league. I think he's shown that over the course of his time last season and over the course of his career in college. I think he's a very creative thinker. He's in the moment, makes really sound decisions, very good communicator. And I look at it, how could I serve Tommy on game days?
Kevin Stefanski has made the decision to keep Jeff Ulbrich as the defensive coordinator.
Rick, one of us has to shave.
Great to
see you. I'm sweating. Yeah, that's all right. Mild sweat. That's all right.
It's great to have Ulbrich back. The dude understands this team. He understands defense. He understands offenses. And you saw this defense take a just unbelievable step. And a lot of those guys will be back in the Falcons uniform next year. So you're excited about that.
We're really excited about Craig Ackerman, who's coming in and has a history of playing really solid special teams in his different stops.
I've always wanted to be a GM, and now I finally get the opportunity to come back home to Atlanta and bring my family back there, so really excited about the future.
Well, I think the first word that kind of comes to mind for Ian Cunningham is he's very calculated on what he's saying. I think it's very well thought out. I think that it stems from an incredible background that Ian has. His conversations that he had to sit in with the great Ozzie Newsome in Baltimore, to his transition to Howie Roseman in Philadelphia, and then of course what they've done over the last 4 years in Chicago and transforming that situation up there into a playoff team, a team that has a chance to compete for a Super Bowl. You can see he's looking into your thoughts, he's looking into your conversation, and I think that he's a guy that really thinks things through and can process it really quickly.
Oh, we're going to do some damage in here.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly.
This is sweet. Oh, this is sweet. This gets me juiced up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start to build that board, man.
No question. Oh, yeah. This is going to be sweet.
What has the last couple of days been like for you and your family?
It's been a whirlwind. You know, when I got the news, I was actually in a car ride On the way back, I was just about to pull in, and I was kind of just sitting there in a daze. I go into my house, my kids are there. They're at an age where they still come up and give you a hug, you know? So they came up, give me a hug. We get in the kitchen, my wife's there, give her a hug. I end up FaceTiming my dad, and he's like, "What's going on, man?" And I said, "Hey, they offered me the GM job for the Atlanta Falcons." It's been a long time coming, but it was a special moment to be able to have that with them. And then obviously from being from here, to have that moment knowing that we have a chance to come back, it was pretty cool.
Welcome.
Dude.
First day of school.
What's up, man?
Thanks.
All right. Great to see you.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
You know where your office is?
No, we're getting there. He's showing me the way. Love it.
This is you, man.
This is me. Hey.
This is you.
I just put my bag down, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's your office, you know.
Oh, yeah. We're back.
All right. One Mr. President, one Mr. Coach, one Mr. General Manager. You got the good. One Mr. President. One of us. I'm doing great. Okay. Jeff, good.
I'm just taking this in for a second. This is pretty special to come back home. To come back home to a franchise, to an organization that I grew up watching. People say the best thing in life you can give your family, your kids, is time. Unfortunately, in this business, we don't have a lot of time to give. You guys know that as well. I try to be intentional with that time. I try to maximize that time, but you know, the best thing in life that I could ever give you guys is your mom. So, Justine, love you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Dang, I got choked up, man.
Well done. Well done. I just feel like Ian's the right one because of his experience. You know, time spent in Baltimore, worked his way up in Baltimore, leaves, goes to Philly, time spent around Howie, and they do it a different way in Philadelphia. And then really being a part of a rebuild in Chicago and, you know, kind of what they did at the beginning of changing so many pieces out, being aggressive, but building it up the right way, and they get the right head coach. And next thing you know, they're in the playoffs and they're playing good football.
You start in the trenches. That's what we're going to do. Being a former offensive lineman, I value that. Being in places like Baltimore, Philly, obviously what we did in Chicago, we reinforced the importance of offense and defensive line play. So first and foremost that, and building through the draft.
All 32 teams want to be able to win the line of scrimmage. The thing that's telling about Ian Cunningham and what he's done in his past is they've done it. You can talk all you want to about, hey, we want to be tough, rough, physical up front, but does it transition to the field? Does it actually come to life? And for Ian Cunningham and the places he's been, that's come to life.
Draft, develop, and retain. That's going to be our philosophy here too. You can't have enough draft picks. We did that in Baltimore. You want to retain your own. I love picks, man. So you use those as currency, right? You can use it as trading up. You can trade for players, proven players. It allows you more swings at the plate. So there's different ways you can use them, but that's why we value them. That's why we will value them. We only have 5 right now, but we only had 5 in Chicago my first year there too, and I think we ended up with 10.
There's so much value to the 3 gentlemen that are now involved with football. Matt Ryan and what Matt Ryan's seen, what it looks like, tastes like, and feels like around the building. What Kevin Stefanski's done in his career, 2-time Coach of the Year, and the people he's been with through the Vikings, and then his own operation in Cleveland, and now his transition from Baltimore to Philadelphia to Chicago. All the information those guys have gathered and been around and seen come to life. I think Ian is more than ready to be able to take on this opportunity to be the GM for the Falcons. Now it's time to roll up your sleeves and go to work. As you begin to evaluate the roster, how does it marry up with what you want to do from a philosophical standpoint? I think that's the first evaluation, is you evaluate your own roster right now. This is a roster that has some really good talent on it. And are there some things that we feel like we need to have to accomplish the vision we have as far as being able to dominate the line of scrimmage?